Alright, episode 21. My camera's busted. Streamlabs is fucking killing itself on a regular basis. I have no idea what's going on. I've tanked 500 MR. Alright. Without further ado, let's take a look at Boxi Beastmaster, because I need to start learning offlane again.
It's in the bag.
Got my coffee. I'm ready. See how it plays the lane.
Unequivocally in the bag. What an amazing thing.
What an amazing thing. Meanwhile, Tiger buying 4 rings of protection for the memes.
Just enough time to make
so
a
ring of protection. Why does he keep taking me back to Tigers? Whatever, hero chase. Last hits nice. Alright. Ring of protection. 2 branches. Tango salve. So he anticipates he's going to be up against a lot of chip damage in this lane. He sees Witch Doctor bot lane. I don't know why this keeps showing me Taiga. That's so fucking weird. Whatever. So yeah, he knows he's up against the ET, so he needs the armor. Unfortunately, he didn't get the aggro. Boxi's courier dies, feels bad. Had more tangos.
Dyer's courier is dead.
Seneko ET. The classic.
First blood.
So he's very much playing the lane in a passive sense. I don't think it's gonna be very easy for him to get kills in this lane. ET has 2 waves worth of damage. See, I think ET5 is one of those heroes that like needs orb. I don't think you do enough otherwise, unless you have a kill threat core. But he's going for boots. Against Beast Rubik, would I go for boots? Maybe. Tiger gets a half pull off. Very much not quite his power spike yet. ET is very strong level 1. ET is going to get even stronger level 3. About 7 CS. See, it makes me happy that even Boxi has rough games. Unfortunately, this is the type of lane where he can't just rush Dominator because he'll get fucking run down. I wonder if he opts for early Necro 3s this game instead of Dominator. Since you can purge the Elder Titan buff and Flame Guard.
Dire structures are fortified.
Like, did Seneko just tank a wave that was W? Oh yeah, he tanked like half the wave. He tanked like half his HP without the W, and then he finally got the W. It was too late.
Tower is under attack.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Break this down. See the move. I can see every other player perspective properly, except Beastmasters.
Dire structures are fortified.
So level 3 power spike, this is their go time. sends the Hawk to the edge of the tower so that he can keep slowing with the boar, and dies to tower so he can reset with full regen. I need to do that more to maintain dominance in a lane. But the most important thing I want to see is about how Boxi plays the map after he takes the tier 1. Because I think I lost a game earlier today because I TP'd to help my team in my safe lane when my entire objective should have been to completely zone out the enemy team from their own safe lane and force them to throw 4 heroes there. I let the anti-mage get back in the game, and suddenly anti-mage is ratting and winning them the game. So he opts for the phase boots over early buckler, which I find interesting considering his boys have 0 armor and they're kind of just getting pepped right now. I definitely would have considered a boots, chainmail, buckler build before phase boots, I think. But we'll see how it pans out for him. Coffee. Glorious. Micro. Seneco's overcommitting without his W. And now they choose to go in and when it's down. Nice target selection, or target change. Boxi realized he was dead. Level 4 power spike. Damn. Clean. And this is all built off the fact that Boxi and Tiger have static the wave in front of tower. And they're playing off that. So important in the Beastmaster lane to just static and play chill for the first few levels. Yeah, just got two clapped.
Comforting rule of regeneration.
So Boxi's almost level 5, and then this is the big go time. Meanwhile, someone's TP'd in. He gets his 5. Let's see what he goes for. Imagine level 3 boars. Saving a skill point, which I find interesting.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Okay, so no, he opts for a level 3 boar in the end. So he's shoving the wave, allowing Tiger to pull. Gets the Iron Talon. Starts farming the big boys.
Bad dudes, middle tower, everyone, go, now!
So he goes back for the Dominator, but he prioritizes getting his armor online first, and so the phase boots. Right. Meanwhile, Zhao has resorted to jungle. Secures the kill. 90 seconds no ulti, but it's fine.
Elements return to nature.
Yo, green dudes, something bad is happening. In your bottom.
Bye, Tiger.
The rune of
Bad
illusion.
dudes, middle tower, everyone, go, now! Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Sends the Hawk to spot the entryway, which can be used to wrap on him. Pulls with boar. Smiley face pings. all of this is to enable his Dominator power spike in such a way that he wins the lane regardless. Right? No, this isn't about the Dominator power spike. This is about Beastmaster being able to play this lane without the Dominator power spike, providing he can't get bursted. And just maintaining his E. Oh, maybe the reason he doesn't go for Buckler is because he has Rubik Fade Ball. Oh, I wonder if I wonder what his item build would be if he didn't have Rubik in this lane. I'm really curious.
Never refuse good.
Dire's top tower. Why is this
So he's
so
just going to
dire?
farm the ET. He doesn't plan on invading the jungle yet. Beastmaster's strength is playing within the waves and securing parts of the map, not invading parts of the map. Because if you get wrapped, you're still very easy to kill. You don't deal with multiple heroes very well. And nor do you deal with people gap closing on top of you and surprising you very well, which running into their jungle would do. Focusing his objectives, he's not getting too worried. Now, I want to see if his safe lane is under any pressure at any point, and if he chooses to TP, or if he values pressuring the enemy jungle more than resorting to a safe lane. Unlike a hero like Pangolier, who can't really apply pressure to jungles. To enemy jungle. Or, not enemy jungle, but enemy tier 2. I want to see when he uses his first TP, and for what.
Something bad is happening. Bottom tower has fallen. Bad dudes, middle tower, everyone, go, now!
Sees the green TP in, sees that Centaur. Meanwhile, he's very much... Okay, puts boy behind tower. He doesn't see anyone on the map, so he resorts back to his own jungle. So he's strong, but understood that they could regroup and they could kill him. A good team would group with enough heroes, surprise the Beastmaster, and just burst him. So PL's choosing to play top in this instance. I wonder where Boxi chooses to play now. No waves require his immediate attention. So he doesn't TP to other lanes, but he's been kicked out of top jungle. Nice.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Oh man, this is totally hurting my mellow.
I wonder if PL opts to play top. Probably just because he feels safer. Even if it mitigates his farm somewhat.
Middle tower, everyone go!
I think this is weird. I'm surprised he's not focusing the wave right now before pressuring ancients. Oh, because they're collapsing on mid. Right. I see. He's linking up with his team mid, then he'll go back. It's all about... It's not about splitting your team's objective focus, because if his team tries to go mid, without him, maybe something goes wrong and then suddenly they're giving away their advantage for no reason. So he opts for Solar Crest. Cool. Who's Solar Crest buff particularly well, or debuff particularly well in this game? Not quite sure.
Bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Ouchies. Overcommitting into a part of the map that's very, very hard to invade, even with those wards.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So now they've lost vision control bot lane. They know there's a lot of sentries. So I imagine he's going to swing through top lane with his Hawk. And then start press. Yep, okay. Boxy's drawing out the map. We know they've got sentries bot lane. Let's go top, he's saying. Oh, let's go Roche, he's saying, maybe. That's pretty cool. I don't think going Roche against their team is a good idea. Just yet. I feel like ET Centaur needs to be dealt with before they can go Roche comfortably. Otherwise, it's a bit of a throw. They've got Drow, like, Pep as well. Alright, they're grouped. They're going to walk. So, target priority. He's got Roar left. Looking around the fights. Imagine he's going to want to take out, like, I don't know, Ember or something. Ember or Drow. Split them up. Yum. So he really likes giving this area to his PL.
I'll take that.
So now he finally goes back to the buff there.
That should help.
He wants to invade, he wants to find somewhere. How do they invade through there? That's what I'm curious about. Do they go round or they go up and through? Because this is the least... It's very unlikely for someone to just be standing in that area considering there's no creeps to be farmed. So who does he want to find?
Push the future ever further towards my own edges.
So they wrap, they get 2 supports, one of which is very good at contesting their Roche. Now they're just gonna go. I feel like if this was an anti-mage instead of a Drow Ranger, he would have stayed in this part of the map. But as it stands, they have good gap close, they've got Centaur ulti, they've got Ember ulti, and he feels threatened if he were to stay top any longer than he had to be. Rather just start fighting with his team.
Dire structures are fortified. Yo, green dudes, something bad is happening. In your book, bad dude's top tower
Saves
gonna
the board.
fall over soon.
Very cool.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Hey, forget about it.
So they know they have no Stampede.
I almost feel bad.
Wait a minute, is Void Spirit ult dependent on E or int or damage? Attacking all enemies along the path. This attack inflicts a void mark. Ah, okay. So in terms of damage, Phase Boost gives 18 to melee heroes. How much does Treads give? 10, right? So Phase Boots is almost double the damage of Treads. Why wouldn't I go Phase Boots then on offlane Void Spirit? I mean, I go either. If I need the armor, I'll go Phase Boots. If I don't, I'll just go Treads, because I can use Treads for survivability, just raw HP survivability. Because as an offlaner, I'm going to be in the middle of fights. Is my... it depends. Is my objective to burst or no? I need to go watch some offlane Void Spirit.
Yo, green dudes, something bad is happening. In your Thank you. Yo, green dudes, some bad dudes, middle tower, everyone, go, now!
This is weird. I'm just going to have to watch Hero Chase, play perspectives on. So again, we're going to look at how the fight starts, how they enter this part of the map, what they see. So they are blind. She has one Hawk right now. They have the tier 2 top. They have just smoked.
Yo, green dudes, something bad is happening. In your bottom. Dire's middle tower.
So he initiates on the Centaur, which I think is interesting. I don't think they want to be doing that. Kites out, uses Whirling Axes. Has no summons, so all his only value in the fights now is Whirling Axes. Because he has no summons. And he's just kiting. He's just kiting. Boar's coming back on cooldown in 1 second. Another Whirling Axes. Hawk up, Boar up. Throws a Solar Crest out. So very much respecting the fact that he is his creeps. And he doesn't need to play when he doesn't have his creeps. If his creeps die at the start, whatever, just kite out then. There's nothing else you're gonna do. You're gonna feed him twice. Snake is done. Alright, that looks like this game is over, to be fair. But so he doesn't go for the Dominator rush. He prioritizes surviving the lane first. And then he wins the lane based on the fact he has move speed against Drow Ranger, which I think is an interesting consideration against heroes that are slower and do physical damage and don't really have a way to burst or CC you. Really. Still surprised he didn't go Buckler early. I think Buckler early would have been lit. Especially in case like a third hero rolled around. I feel that like that Buckler could be the difference between him living or dying. If I guess the Switch Doctor Pulse 4, but we'll see. He didn't. He barely died, so maybe it's fine. And offlane's all about getting your power spike as early as you can, with as few items as you need to survive the lane as possible. And this is only something I've realized relatively recently, why I was losing so many games. I was itemizing for the team way too early. You itemize for the lane. You itemize to win the lane because you're strong. And this is what puts carries under pressure, which is what I learned from playing carry. You itemize to pressure and win the lane first and foremost. And only if you cannot pressure and win the lane with any combination of items, only then do you start itemizing for team and macro rotations. Yeah. Alright, cool game. Episode 21. Boxy Beastmaster.